Alright, here we go again. 10-minute game. And my rating is 1313. It's the highest it's ever been. So I'm fairly excited to see how this game's gonna go. Ah, cancel. That's an unrated game. Let's make it rated. Rated 10-minute game. Here we go. 1364. Let's see. Favorite Roy Lopez. Let's play what I'm used to. A6. I've seen this before. Previous game. And I believe D4 was a move given. Also knight C3. I'll play D4. So I'm threatening to play D5. He'll probably play bishop D7. No, he takes. I could play queen takes here. I wonder if queen takes is any good. Or knight takes. I think knight takes, actually. So I'm threatening to play, I think... Oh, knight takes knight. This wins the rook. Or at least a piece. He's going to get that pawn, but... So now this pawn is in trouble, so F3. Can't really defend it with a queen for F3. Doesn't really have any checks. But he's preventing me from castling. So, develop. Knight C3 seems reasonable. So, I need to get my king safe. That's my next big concern. Although it doesn't seem like he's got any powerful attack yet against my king. So what about simply bishop E3, maybe even queen D4. Queen D4 threatens to win a pawn. Let's play queen D4. There is C5. Losing a tempo. Yeah, C5 just queen D2. I think that's all I've really got. I've got check. Doesn't check pick up the bishop? Am I missing something? Check picks up the bishop. Pretty sure. There's no blocking with the queen. There's blocking with the knight, that picks up the bishop. There's no bishop blocks. Yeah, block with the knight. Pick up this bishop then. This is quite comfortable now. Okay, and end of game. Good game. Thanks. Hopefully he won't just run off too quickly. Thanks for the game. I think it's always good to be nice. You know. I've had some games where I've won or the opponent has lost badly, and they ask for a rematch and I say no, and then they just type in something that's really dumb. They get really upset that you didn't take the rematch. I don't know, so they're typing like F you or something. It's like, well, you know, that's not really wise, I think. It's kind of a bit, it's a bit childish, really. But so that's why I always try to be nice on these things, to say GG, which is good game, or you know, those types of things. So this is good. My rating's now 1322, which is, yep, the highest it's ever been, and it just seems to keep on going higher. Let's take a little look. So he made a couple of critical blunders in this game. Roy Lopez with bishop b5, fine. I saw this d6 move in a previous game. I saw that the chess engine said that one of the best moves, I think it actually changed its mind after 30 seconds or so, but one of the best moves here was d4, so I played d4, and the threat here is to play d5. He could simply just play bishop d7 here, and I think he's okay. But he took, and taking with a knight, so now I'm threatening to play knight takes c6, and here once again the best move would be bishop to d7, just to prevent all of this from happening. But he played a much worse move, knight to f6, which allows me to come in and take with the knight, and now I'm up a rook, and now it's just a matter of trying to get my king safe. So I hold onto that pawn. He prevents my king from castling kingside, so I play knight to c3 to kick that bishop, and if he were to play something like a6 or c6, I would simply take the bishop off and then castle next move. But he kept his bishop on, which allowed me to get more pieces off the board. Maybe I have the chance of castling queenside. So bishop c1 to e3 was my next move. Yeah, so bishop e7, I guess he's trying to castle kingside. He was one move away from castling kingside. And c5, yeah, it turned out to be a terrible blunder here, actually. I thought c5 was going to be a move that was a bit annoying, and it wasn't really, actually, because of this move, queen a4 check. So what could he have done? Rather than playing c5, he could have simply just castled. He would be down a pawn as well, but maybe, and actually in this position, after queen takes on a7, he's only really got two moves, which is to take off the queen, so queen takes a7, bishop takes a7, or to play queen to c8 to hold on to his queen and his bishop, and or actually he's also got queen to c6. Queen to c6 would also work, I think. It also holds on to his c7 pawn, which is something that's probably important to do. So I'm not going to move the pieces because it actually wrecks the game on this site. So it'll be queen here, and then after he moves, I don't know, say he moves, what would he do? That's castles, I guess, and takes queen takes a7, and if he's got a couple moves, queen takes a7, and then bishop takes a7, or he's got queen to c8 to hold on to the queen and protect his bishop, or he's got the same type of idea, queen to c6. Queen to c6 is a bit more active. I think queen to c8 would be a bit passive here. but he played c5, which actually turned out to be an awful move because of queen to a4 check, picking up the bishop, and there's no way to hang on to the bishop and keep your king out of check. Queen to c6 doesn't work. I just take the queen, and there's only really two moves. There's a king move, either to d8 or f8, or the move that he played, which was knight to d7. So I just took the bishop, and that was the end of the game. So I hope you got something out of this game. I'm quite happy with my rating. Hopefully I can keep on pushing it up. And thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Alright, see ya.